and gently let it out. Today we're going to explore one of skincare's most versatile and gentle ingredients, niacinamide. In a world of complicated skincare ingredients with difficult names and harsh effects, niacinamide stands out as something beautifully simple. It's well-researched, well-tolerated, and works gently to address multiple skin concerns at once. There's no drama with niacinamide, no purging period, no sun sensitivity, just steady, reliable results. Let's begin by understanding what niacinamide actually is. Niacinamide is a form of vitamin B3, one of the essential nutrients your body needs. When applied topically to your skin, it works in harmony with your skin's natural processes, supporting and enhancing them rather than forcing dramatic changes. This is why niacinamide is so universally gentle. It's not introducing something foreign or aggressive. It's simply supplementing something your skin already recognizes and uses. Your skin contains natural niacinamide already. When you apply it topically, you're boosting those existing levels, allowing your skin to function more optimally. Think of it like giving your skin the tools it needs to do its job better. Now let's talk about what niacinamide can do for your skin. Its benefits are numerous and well documented. First, niacinamide strengthens your skin barrier. Remember, your skin barrier is that precious outer layer that protects you from the world and keeps moisture locked in. When your barrier is strong, your skin is resilient, comfortable, and healthy. When it's compromised, you experience sensitivity, dryness, and various skin issues. Niacinamide helps your skin produce more ceramides, those crucial lipids that fill the spaces between your skin cells, creating a strong protective barrier. It's like niacinamide helps your skin make its own mortar to strengthen the brick wall that protects you. A stronger barrier means less water loss, better protection against environmental stressors, and improved resilience overall. Your skin simply functions better when its barrier is strong, and niacinamide supports that strength. Second, niacinamide regulates oil production. This is particularly valuable if you have oily or combination skin, but even normal skin types benefit from balanced sebum production. Your skin produces oil, sebum, for good reasons. It provides natural moisture, protection, and keeps your skin supple. But sometimes sebum production becomes excessive, leading to shine, enlarged pores, and breakouts. Niacinamide helps normalize this production, bringing it back to healthy levels. Interestingly, niacinamide doesn't strip away oil or dry out your skin. Instead, it works with your skin's natural feedback systems to regulate production from within. Your skin learns to produce the right amount of oil, not too much, not too little, just enough. Third, niacinamide reduces the appearance of pores. Now, let's be clear. Your pore size is genetically determined, and you cannot permanently shrink pores. However, you can minimize their appearance, and niacinamide helps with this. When pores become filled with oil, debris, and dead skin cells, they stretch and become more visible. When oil production is excessive, pores appear larger. Niacinamide addresses both these factors. It regulates oil production and helps keep pores clear, making them less noticeable over time. Fourth, niacinamide brightens and evens skin tone. If you struggle with dark spots, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, or overall dullness, niacinamide can help. It works by inhibiting the transfer of melanin, the pigment that gives your skin color, from the cells that produce it to the surrounding skin cells. This doesn't stop melanin production entirely, which would be harmful. It simply reduces excessive transfer that leads to uneven pigmentation. Over time, with consistent use, you may notice your dark spots fading, your overall tone becoming more even, and your skin looking brighter and more radiant. This happens gradually, gently, without any peeling or irritation. Fifth, niacinamide has anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation is at the root of many skin concerns: acne, redness, sensitivity, premature aging. By reducing inflammation, niacinamide helps calm irritated skin and prevents inflammatory damage. This anti-inflammatory effect makes niacinamide particularly valuable for sensitive skin types. While many active ingredients can trigger inflammation and sensitivity, niacinamide soothes and calms. It's one of the few active ingredients that's truly gentle enough for even the most reactive skin. Sixth, niacinamide provides antioxidant protection. Environmental stressors, pollution, UV radiation, smoke, create free radicals that damage your skin cells and accelerate aging. Antioxidants neutralize these free radicals, protecting your skin from oxidative stress. Niacinamide offers this antioxidant protection, adding another layer of defense against environmental aging. While it's not a replacement for sunscreen, it complements sun protection beautifully. Seventh, niacinamide can reduce fine lines and wrinkles. By supporting your skin's natural production of collagen and other structural proteins, niacinamide helps maintain firmness and elasticity. Over time, this can lead to smoother, more youthful-looking skin. This anti-aging effect happens gradually and naturally. Niacinamide doesn't force dramatic changes like some aggressive anti-aging treatments. Instead, it supports your skin's own repair and renewal processes, helping you age more gracefully. Now let's talk about using niacinamide in your routine. One of niacinamide's greatest strengths is its compatibility with other ingredients. Unlike some actives that conflict with each other, niacinamide plays well with almost everything. You can use it with vitamin C, retinol, AHAs, BHAs, essentially any other skincare ingredient. There's an old myth that niacinamide and vitamin C can't be used together. This has been thoroughly debunked. They work perfectly fine together and can actually complement each other's effects. Niacinamide is available in various product types: serums, moisturizers, toners, and treatments. The concentration typically ranges from 2% to 10%. Research shows benefits starting at around 2%, with most products formulated between 4% and 5%. Higher concentrations aren't necessarily better. Some people find that concentrations above 5% can cause slight irritation or flushing, though this is rare. If you're new to niacinamide, starting with a 4 to 5% concentration is ideal. You can use niacinamide both morning and night. It layers well under sunscreen in the morning and under heavier moisturizers at night. Many people apply it after cleansing and toning, before heavier serums and moisturizers. Because niacinamide is water-soluble, it absorbs quickly and doesn't leave a heavy or greasy feeling. Most niacinamide serums have a lightweight texture that layers easily with other products. Results from niacinamide take time. This isn't an overnight miracle ingredient. You'll typically begin seeing improvements in oil control and skin texture within 2 to 4 weeks. Brightening effects and improvements in dark spots take longer, usually 6 to 8 weeks of consistent use. The key word is consistent. Niacinamide works through steady, cumulative effects. Using it sporadically won't give you the full benefits. Incorporate it into your daily routine and be patient. The results are worth the wait. Who should use niacinamide? Honestly, almost everyone can benefit from it. It's one of the few truly universal skincare ingredients. If you have oily skin, niacinamide helps regulate excess oil and minimize pores. If you have dry skin, it strengthens your barrier and reduces water loss. If you have sensitive skin, its anti-inflammatory properties soothe and calm. If you're dealing with aging concerns, it provides antioxidant protection and supports collagen production. If you struggle with uneven tone, it brightens and evens pigmentation. Even if you feel your skin is perfectly balanced, niacinamide still offers preventive benefits, maintaining that healthy barrier, protecting against environmental stress, and supporting your skin's optimal function. Are there any downsides to niacinamide? Very few. It's remarkably well tolerated. Some people experience slight flushing with higher concentrations, but this is temporary and harmless. True allergic reactions to niacinamide are extremely rare. If you're using multiple products with niacinamide, that's fine. You won't overdose on it. However, if you notice any irritation, you might want to reduce the number of niacinamide-containing products in your routine. Let's address one common concern: niacinamide and niacin flush. Niacin, nicotinic acid, is a different form of vitamin B3 that can cause flushing, redness, and warmth. Niacinamide, nicotinamide, is a different form that typically doesn't cause this reaction. If you've experienced niacin flush from supplements, that doesn't mean you'll react to topical niacinamide. When shopping for niacinamide products, look for simple formulations. Niacinamide doesn't need a lot of fancy accompanying ingredients to work. In fact, simpler formulations often work better because there's less risk of irritation from other components. Store your niacinamide products properly. Cool, dark places are best, though niacinamide is quite stable and doesn't degrade easily like some other active ingredients. As we close our time together, remember that niacinamide represents everything good about modern skincare. It's evidence-based, gentle, versatile, and effective. It doesn't promise overnight miracles, but it delivers steady, meaningful results. This is an ingredient you can trust, one that works with your skin rather than against it. Whether you're addressing specific concerns or simply maintaining healthy skin, niacinamide supports your goals quietly and effectively. Take a deep breath in and release it. Welcome and breathe with me. Today we're discussing something many people know they should do but struggle with: reapplying sunscreen throughout the day. You apply sunscreen in the morning carefully and thoroughly. You feel protected. But as the hours pass, that protection diminishes. Sunscreen breaks down, wears away with sweat and touch, and gradually loses effectiveness. Reapplication isn't optional. It's essential for continued protection. The standard recommendation is to reapply every 2 hours of sun exposure. This isn't arbitrary. Studies show that most sunscreens, even water-resistant ones, lose significant effectiveness after 2 hours of continuous UV exposure. Chemical sunscreens break down as they absorb UV radiation. That's literally how they work. They absorb rays and convert them to heat. But this process gradually degrades the active ingredients, reducing protection over time. Physical sunscreens are more stable, but they can still rub off, be diluted by sweat, or settle into skin creases, creating gaps in coverage. Additionally, most people don't apply enough sunscreen initially. We use 25 to 50% of the recommended amount, meaning our actual SPF is much lower than the bottle claims. Reapplication helps compensate for this initial underapplication. So reapplication is crucial. But how do you actually do it, especially over makeup in the middle of your day? Let's explore practical reapplication strategies for different situations. If you're barefaced or wearing minimal makeup, reapplication is straightforward. Gently blot away excess oil with blotting paper if needed. Apply your sunscreen just as you did in the morning. A generous amount massaged gently into your skin. Let it absorb briefly before resuming activities. Keep a tube of your favorite sunscreen in your bag, car, or desk drawer. Make it accessible so reapplication becomes easy and automatic. But what if you're wearing full makeup? This is where reapplication gets tricky, but remains important. Powder sunscreens are designed for reapplication over makeup. These are loose or pressed powders with SPF that you can dust or pat over your makeup without disturbing it. They provide a quick protection boost and can even mattify shine. However, be realistic about powder sunscreen limitations. It's difficult to apply enough powder to achieve the labeled SPF. Think of it as supplemental protection rather than complete coverage. It's better than nothing, but not quite as effective as cream reapplication. To use powder sunscreen effectively, apply generous amounts, more than feels natural. Use a kabuki or powder brush for loose powder or the provided puff for pressed powder. Press and roll the powder onto your skin rather than sweeping it. Focus on high exposure areas: forehead, nose, cheeks, and chin. Sunscreen setting sprays are another option for makeup wearers. These are mists containing SPF that you spray over your face to refresh protection. Like powder sunscreens, they're convenient but have limitations. The challenge with spray sunscreens is application control. It's hard to know if you've applied enough, and much of the product can drift away rather than landing on your skin. You also need to ensure even coverage. If using sunscreen spray, close your eyes and mouth. Hold the bottle 6 to 8 inches from your face. Spray generously in a continuous motion, covering your entire face. Then pat it gently with clean hands to ensure even distribution. Spray in a well-ventilated area and avoid inhaling the mist. Sunscreen sticks offer another convenient reapplication method. These solid balms in stick form allow you to swipe sunscreen over makeup without using your hands. They're portable, mess-free, and easy to apply targeted protection to high-exposure areas. Apply sunscreen sticks in multiple layers, swiping back and forth several times to build adequate coverage. The portability makes them perfect for tossing in your purse or pocket. Some people prefer to remove makeup, reapply cream sunscreen, then touch up makeup. This ensures the most thorough protection but requires more time and effort. If you're outdoors all day, at the beach, park, or outdoor event, this might be worth doing. For those working indoors with limited sun exposure, reapplication strategy can be more relaxed. If you're inside with minimal window exposure most of the day, one morning application might suffice for typical daily life. But for any extended outdoor time, even a lunch walk or afternoon errands, reapplication matters. If you work near windows or have significant UV exposure indoors, reapplication remains important. UVA rays penetrate glass, and chronic exposure adds up to premature aging and skin damage. Consider your individual sun exposure when determining reapplication frequency. Continuous outdoor exposure requires strict 2-hour reapplication. Intermittent sun exposure, being outside briefly throughout the day, might not require such rigid timing, but you should still reapply if you'll be outdoors for extended periods. Water activities demand more frequent reapplication. Even water-resistant 80-minute sunscreen should be reapplied immediately after swimming, toweling off, or heavy sweating. Water-resistant doesn't mean waterproof. The sunscreen will gradually wash away. If you're swimming or sweating heavily, reapply every 40-80 minutes depending on your sunscreen's water resistance rating. Better yet, be conservative and reapply frequently. You can't over-apply sunscreen when you're in the water. For outdoor activities like hiking, sports, or yard work, reapply every 2 hours minimum or more frequently if you're sweating heavily. Keep sunscreen easily accessible so you remember to reapply. Let's discuss specific body areas that need reapplication attention. Your face, neck, ears, and chest are usually well covered by morning application and reapplication, but people often forget their hands, forearms, and any other exposed skin. Hands in particular need frequent reapplication. We wash them multiple times daily, removing sunscreen each time. Apply sunscreen to the backs of your hands after washing them, especially if you'll be driving or spending time outdoors. If you're in the car frequently, you might want to keep a small tube of sunscreen in your car for easy hand and arm reapplication before driving. Left side sun damage from driving is real and cumulative. The scalp is another often forgotten area. If you have thinning hair or a receding hairline, protect your scalp with hat, sunscreen spray, or powder sunscreen designed for hair scalp use. Let's address the mental and habit-forming aspects of reapplication. The biggest barrier isn't logistics. It's remembering to do it and overcoming the inconvenience. Set alarms on your phone if you'll be outdoors for extended periods. A 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. reminder can prompt midday reapplication. Build reapplication into existing routines. Reapply after lunch or when you take an afternoon break, or before leaving work if you'll be driving with sun exposure. Keep multiple sunscreens in different locations: your purse, car, office desk, gym bag. Accessibility removes excuses. Choose reapplication products you genuinely like using. If your powder sunscreen feels nice and looks good on you, you'll use it. If your sunscreen stick has a pleasant texture, reapplication becomes less of a chore. For
or vitamin C initially. After 12+ weeks of stable retinoid use, you might carefully introduce another active on different nights. Many experienced users successfully use retinoid nightly and salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide on alternate mornings, but this requires well-adapted skin. Retinoid stability matters for effectiveness. Retinol degrades with light and air exposure. Products in opaque, airtight packaging remain stable longer than those in clear or non-airtight packaging. Storing retinoid products in cool, dark places preserves stability. Retinoids become less effective as they degrade, so proper storage extends product effectiveness and lifespan. Retinoid pulse dosing, using retinoids intensively for periods, then taking breaks, is a strategy some dermatologists recommend. The theory is that continuous daily use might cause adaptation, reduced effectiveness, while pulsing maintains efficacy. However, most retinoid experts recommend continuous daily use for consistent results. Occasional breaks for barrier repair are reasonable, but pulsing isn't necessary for maintaining retinoid effectiveness long-term. Combination retinoid protocols use multiple retinoids simultaneously for enhanced benefit. For example, using low-concentration tretinoin at night combined with retinol in the morning. However, this advanced approach requires very well-adapted skin and should only be attempted under professional guidance. It increases irritation risk and isn't necessary for most people. Pregnancy and retinoid use requires special consideration. Retinoids are teratogenic and should not be used during pregnancy. Women of childbearing potential using isotretinoin must use reliable contraception. Tretinoin used during pregnancy is controversial. Some studies suggest it's safe at prescribed topical doses where systemic absorption is minimal, while others recommend avoiding it. Discuss retinoid use with your obstetrician if planning pregnancy or pregnant. Adapting retinoid use seasonally may be beneficial. In winter, when skin is naturally drier, you might reduce retinoid frequency or concentration, or increase moisturizing support. In summer, if your skin tolerates it, you might increase retinoid frequency for more aggressive treatment. Signs of excessive retinoid use include severe dryness, persistent redness beyond the initial retinization phase, barrier compromise, or contact dermatitis. If you experience these, reduce frequency or concentration. There's no badge of honor for using the highest concentration or frequency if your skin is suffering. Optimal retinoid use maintains healthy skin while providing acne and anti-aging benefits. Guide 34. Sleep quality and acne, mechanisms, optimization strategies, and sleep-specific skincare. Sleep profoundly affects acne through multiple physiological mechanisms. Understanding sleep acne connections and implementing sleep optimization and sleep-specific skincare significantly improves acne. During sleep, your body undergoes restorative processes crucial for skin health. Growth hormone peaks during deep sleep, supporting skin repair and collagen production. Cortisol, the stress hormone, declines during sleep, reducing inflammation. Immune function is enhanced during sleep, supporting the body's ability to fight infection-causing bacteria. Cellular turnover occurs during sleep, with dead skin cells being replaced by new ones. All these processes directly support clear, healthy skin. Poor sleep disrupts these beneficial processes. Insufficient sleep, less than 7 hours nightly, increases cortisol, promotes inflammation, impairs immune function, and disrupts cellular turnover. The result is worsened acne within days of poor sleep. Many people notice acne worsening after only 1 or 2 nights of insufficient sleep, demonstrating sleep's direct acne effects. Sleep timing matters as much as sleep duration. Your body has a circadian rhythm, an internal clock regulating hormone release and physiological processes. Disrupted circadian rhythm, from shift work, irregular sleep schedules, or jet lag, worsens acne even if total sleep duration is adequate. Maintaining consistent sleep schedules, going to bed and waking up at the same times daily, optimizes circadian rhythm function and supports skin health. Sleep quality matters beyond duration. Fragmented sleep with frequent awakenings, even if total sleep time is adequate, compromises skin health. Poor sleep quality is associated with worse acne. Improving sleep quality requires addressing sleep disruptions through sleep hygiene optimization. Sleep position might influence acne through mechanical and bacterial mechanisms. Sleeping on your back avoids facial contact with pillows and your hands, reducing friction acne and bacterial transfer to your face. Sleeping on your side or stomach involves prolonged face pillow contact, increasing friction and bacterial exposure. However, changing sleep position is difficult if you're not accustomed to it. If you naturally sleep on your side or stomach, prioritize other acne management strategies rather than forcing an uncomfortable sleep position change. Pillowcase cleanliness significantly impacts acne. Dirty pillowcases accumulate bacteria, oil, and dead skin cells, all of which transfer to your face during sleep. Some dermatologists recommend changing pillowcases every 2 to 3 days for acne-prone individuals. Alternatively, sleeping on a clean towel over your pillowcase and changing the towel daily is effective and economical. Some people with severe acne benefit from silk or satin pillowcases, which create less friction and accumulate less bacteria than cotton. Bedroom temperature affects sleep quality. Warmer rooms increase perspiration, creating a moist environment promoting bacterial growth and acne. A cooler bedroom, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, supports better sleep and reduces nighttime sweating. If your bedroom is too warm, using a fan or air conditioning improves both sleep quality and acne through multiple mechanisms. Humidity in the bedroom affects skin and sleep. Excessively dry air, from heating systems or dry climate, irritates skin and disrupts sleep. Excessively humid air promotes bacterial growth and acne. Moderate humidity, 30 to 50%, is optimal. Using a humidifier in dry climates or a dehumidifier in humid climates optimizes sleep environment and supports skin health. Light exposure, particularly blue light from screens, suppresses melatonin production, disrupting sleep timing and quality. Using devices before bed worsens sleep through this mechanism. Stopping screen use 30 to 60 minutes before bed improves sleep quality. Using blue light filters on devices if evening screen use is unavoidable provides some protection. Caffeine and alcohol intake timing affects sleep quality. Caffeine consumed in the afternoon or evening disrupts sleep onset and quality. Alcohol consumption in the evening worsens sleep quality even though it might initially make you drowsy. Avoiding caffeine after 2 p.m. and limiting evening alcohol consumption improves sleep. Exercise supports both sleep quality and acne management through multiple mechanisms. Regular aerobic exercise, 30 minutes, 5 times weekly, improves sleep quality, reduces stress, regulates hormones, and improves acne. However, exercising too close to bedtime, within 3 hours, might disrupt sleep. Exercising earlier in the day optimizes both sleep and acne benefits. Sleep-specific skincare involves protective measures during sleep. Applying a heavy, occlusive moisturizer or night cream before bed protects skin during nighttime and supports barrier health. Night creams are often richer than daytime moisturizers because you don't need to worry about appearance or mattifying for makeup. Overnight hydrating masks